Yo, yo, G, what time is it?
It's Cockney cook time.
Hello, hello, hello. Again on a lovely Wednesday. We've got another triple toss-up like we had before with the old congondules. This time we're going to do, first video is going to be homemade ketchup without all the nastiness. Second video will be probably make the biscuits that we're going to do with the third video, which is going to be the barbecue pulled pork. Hence we're making the ketchup, because we're going to turn the ketchup midway through, or maybe even with a pork video, we're going to turn it into barbecue sauce. So that's obviously the basis of your barbecue sauce is your ketchup. So pan down, have a quick look at the ingredients. This is all going to be put together in a saucepan and simmered and cooked and whatever, which I'll explain in a little bit. Come back up a minute. Just want to give a quick shout out to Bobby Parrish of FlavCity. This is one of his recipes. I'm not pirating it, I'm just doing it because it's a great recipe and giving you plenty of love, Bobby. So I'll stick Bobby's links down in the description as well to if there's anything else you want to do, because he does some wonderful recipes. Anyway, back down, here we go. So you can find all the measurements on Bobby's page, but I will also post them down in the description. So we've got tomato paste, we've got regular water, apple cider vinegar. This is a sugar replacement. It's sort of like a brown sugar, but you can use monkfruit or the one that I use, which is called, I think it's sukrin gold, which is this one. This is the one I'm using for today. And as you see, it says all natural, sorry, not alternate, but it is an alternative sugar. Okay, getting onto the spices, if I can remember them all. We have onion powder, garlic powder, a little bit of cloves, smoked paprika, and a little bit of cinnamon, and some pink Himalayan salt. Next time we see you, we'll be on the stove, start cooking it all up. Okay, here he is. Penny, as you see, white t-shirt, tomato. Yeah, ain't gonna work, is it? Okay, let's do this. Let's get the put the water in first. Get our liquids in there first. Right, we'll side up. And this is the full measurement of sugar that is required, but I'm not going to put it all in. I'm going to put half of it in and then taste it further through, because I did do this once before, and if I remember rightly, I found it a little bit sweet. So let's bring the gas up a touch. Right, basically what you're going to do, once you've got all this all mixed in and cooking and doing all what it should be doing, you're going to cook it for roughly about 30 minutes. Until it's all nice and sort of combined and silky and just how good old ketchup is. But what you want to do is, after about 15 minutes, you want to give it a little bit of a taste test, just to see, as I said, like how it is. You might need to add more sugar, you might need to add a little bit more apple cider vinegar to give it that sort of acidic taste like that you get from ketchup. So I'm just trying to get the old tomatoes broken down a bit. Probably would have been good using a whisk or something for that. I'm just being gentle because I don't want to splash it everywhere, but anyway, it's starting to break down. Right, let's bang our spices in as well. So, all over the nice clean cooker. Our indoors are going to be PO'd again. There you go. You can't make an omelette without breaking eggs, right? Oh, everyone just want to say hello to old Holly in the background there. Holly? Mm-hmm. Was Holly yet? Oh yeah. Just to say, forgot to say at the beginning of the video, what didn't we say to do? Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Comment, subscribe, share. Oh, ring the little bell. And again, for those of you that maybe missed the video last week, Holly's back with us again. Not Holly, is it? It's Helen.
No, it's Holly.
It's Holly. I don't know. I'm getting old. The old grey matter's like not as good as it used to be. So anyway, let's get back to what I was saying. Yeah, what we was doing is we're doing a dish for Halloween, fall, festiveness and whatever. just want to say thank you to everybody that's already put down in the comments of the last video what they would like me to cook. Again, we're shouting out that anybody else who didn't see those videos, please put down in the comments something you would like me to cook for fall or for Halloween. We're probably going for like a sweet dish, like a dessert or something like that, but you can put down whatever you like. We've had everything from pumpkin pie to pecan pie, all different types of stuff. So I can't remember what the date was. I'll tell you when we come back in a minute. I think it was like October 23rd that the voting closes, but I will check before we come back on again and let you know. But as again, go down in the comments, put what you'd like me to cook, and the person gets picked out of the hat, get their name mentioned, and I'll cook their dish for them for Halloween. So anyway, just have a quick look down at this. This is how we're going. As you can see now, it's looking more like a ketchup. So I'm going to stand here for another sort of 15 minutes or so. Keep stirring this. Oh yeah, 15 minutes, but keep stirring every 5 minutes, because otherwise it will burn. You know what tomatoes are like on the heat. So I'll come back to you when we're near to the 15 minutes and for a taste test. So be back in a bit. Okay, spoiler alert. Well, not spoiler alert, boo-boo alert. Camera lady, as she turned the camera off, informed me you ain't put the sugar in. So let's put some sugar in. So as I said to you, I don't want to put all this in. I think there's about 5 teaspoons in it, or tablespoons in there. So I'm only going to put about half in for now. And then, as I said to you, in about 15 minutes time, we'll bring you back. We'll give it a taste. We'll see what it's like. And then we'll see if we need to add any more sugar or vinegar. So again, be back in a bit. Okay, so it's been about 15 minutes. I think my arm's going to fall off. And the reason why, just wanted to tell you, when I watched Bobby do this, he didn't stand there stirring it over and over and over and over. What he done is he got out his splatter guard and he put it over the top, because if you remember rightly, when we done, I think the spaghetti sauce one time, mine blocked, didn't it? And I was still bearing the scar where it melted my arm, so we don't want to do that. Anyway, time to taste test. Like I said, it's been about 15 minutes, so let me give this a quick taste. And it's hot. You'll have the courtesy to watch me burn my mouth on camera.
Don't do that.
Okay, that tastes good. I'm glad I only put half the sugar in, because it tastes just like ketchup. I don't want to add any more sugar. So remember, in the description down below, I think it says 5 tablespoons of the sugar. I only put about half of it in first of all. Get through to your 15 minutes. I'm happy with that. I'm not going to add no more, no more sugar, no more vinegar. All I'm going to do now is just cook it for the rest of the 15 minutes. And then what you need to do is put a lid on it, cook it for the rest of the 15 minutes. And at the end of the 15 minutes, which remember is a total of 30 minutes, take the lid off and then just simmer it for another 15 to let it reduce and get a little bit thicker. It is a little bit runny compared to regular ketchup right now, but when it cools down, it will also thicken up. And just before we put it in a bottle or container or whatever we put it in, I'm going to get out the old boat motor and give it a quick blend up to put some air in it. So I'm going to carry on stirring this for the next 15 minutes. I'll come back to you when we get the old boat motor out. Okay, so here we are. Second lot of 15 minutes, total of 30 minutes. Have a look down. I'm going to just turn the heat off for a second, because as you can see by the lid here, see all this lot? Splatter central. And you can hear it blub, blub, blubbing. That's how I got burnt last time. So let me start stirring again. Okay, we're good. Right, so now we've done our last 15 minutes with the lid on. We're pretty much done. We now need to just give it the last 15 minutes with the lid off, so it just reduces a little bit more. So I just wanted to show you that. As you can see, this is our texture at the moment. Let me do this, I'll do it with a spoon so you can see it better. Okay, this, as you can see, it's still a little bit gloopy. But I'm going to get the old stick blender, for those of you that don't know Bobby, and it's the boat motor. This is what we're going to whisk it up with. So I'm going to just give it another 15 minutes, lid off, splatter guard, knock myself out. Don't you laugh, it ain't funny. Going to put this on, as you see, gloopy gloopy. It's not going to stop it from reducing, obviously because of the air holes, but it will stop it spraying all over the stove and me and everybody else. So I'll be back again in another 15 minutes and we'll get it blended up. Okay, so here we are. Off the stove. Still a little bit hot. So we just get the old stick blender out. And now be careful, because remember, this is still hot. You don't really want it going everywhere. So I'm going to give this a little blend up, just make it a bit smoother than it already is. Probably could have done with putting this in the, what do you call it first, put it in the jug. Then I could have got it in there deeper. Give it a little bit more speed. Okay, just makes it a bit smoother, that's all. A little bit silkier like your traditional ketchup. See what, I'm going to give this a, give that a set. I'm going to put this in the jug because I want to tell you how much it makes anyway. It makes, according to the recipe, I think it said about 12 ounces, but I'll just do it so I can show you. Right, this, once cooled, will go in the fridge. In an airtight container. It will last about 3 weeks. And knowing the average household that eats ketchup, you'll probably have had that by then anyway. I don't have, I wish I did, so I could have made a comparison for you. I don't have a regular jar of ketchup, so I wanted to sort of do the comparison of sugars. Per 1 tablespoon, you're looking at, I think it's just over 1.2 grams of carbs. So like nothing, and again, no sugar because we use the sugar replacement. So, but I will put the link to Bobby's website, FlavCity.com, and the link to the ketchup, so you can go there, you can see all the macros, how much sugar, how much carbs, how much everything. So let me just grab the old stick blender again. Now we've got a bit of substance, and there we go. That's what I want to do. Don't have to do this, it just makes it a little bit smoother, that's all. More like your regular ketchup. It also whisks some air into it, again, so it just makes it light and fluffy. If ketchup's light and fluffy. Okay, we're done with that. So, we've got, let's have a quick shufti. We've got roughly, depending on how you want to do it, 300 millilitres, or, hold on, let me turn it around so I'm still dripping everywhere, and remember it's still hot. About a cup and a half. So again, put it in the fridge, in an airtight container, lasts you about 3 weeks. Or you can freeze it, I can't remember, you have to check the details on Bobby's website, but I think it says something like 3 or 6 months if you freeze it. Anyway, part 1 of about 3 to 4 videos. Next time you see me, I think I'm going to do the biscuits. I don't want to do the barbecue sauce yet. I don't want to do the barbecue sauce until the end. So, for now, hit the like button, comment, subscribe, ring the little bell, and share. Share with everybody. But do make sure you like it. So, till the next video, bye-bye, laters.